Evolution of Rasengan in Naruto. Rasengan is a popular technique of Naruto that consists of a spinning ball of chakra formed and held in the palm of the user's hand, which is known to only a handful of shinobis. It's such an amazing technique that's not just mind-blowing, but also has a high destructive power. The Rasengan was originally invented by Minato Namikaze, the father of Naruto. In today's video, we would be looking at the evolution of Rasengan from Minato's own down to Boruto's Rasengan. Stick to the end of the video to discover the different types of Rasengan that Naruto created. Before we go into today's topic, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more amazing content. Now let's begin. History of Rasengan. Minato Namikaze developed the Rasengan, which he based on the tailed beast ball. He worked on the Rasengan for 3 years and intended it to be the highest form of shape transformation. The Rasengan, like many of Minato's Jutsu, does not require hand seals to perform because it represents the highest form of shape transformation. Mastering the Rasengan also grants the user a great deal of mastery over shape transformation, even if they are unaware of the concept of shape transformation. Minato Namikaze returned home with the intention of developing a jutsu that manipulated the shape and nature of chakra into a sphere after witnessing Killer Beast's Beast Ball technique. However, since the 4th Hokage was unable to incorporate a chakra nature into his jutsu, the standard Rasengan is actually an incomplete method. Despite this, the Rasengan is one of the most potent techniques a shinobi can learn and is an A-level jutsu. Jiraiya, Kakashi, Naruto, Konohamaru, and Boruto, all shinobi who share some kind of family or master-apprentice bond, had already used the jutsu, so it would be passed down from generation to generation. The Rasengan. The Rasengan can be maintained for an unlimited amount of time because it does not require any additional chakra to sustain itself once formed. The Rasengan, on the other hand, will vanish if it collides with anything, even if it was not intended to. The Rasengan shape is the same for each user, but its size varies from barely noticeable to significantly larger than the user's hand. With more practice using the Rasengan, they can be made in larger sizes and even one for each hand. The Rasengan is stronger than the Chidori, according to Jiraiya, and this was confirmed by Sasuke Uchiha when he compared the damage caused by both the Chidori and Rasengan attack. Rasengan not just grinds into its target, but it also propels them along the Rasengan's trajectory, either away from the user or into the ground beneath them, then at a point it bursts, which ends up causing severe damage at the point of contact. There's a different version of Rasengan in almost every Naruto and Boruto arc. The Rasengan was initially introduced in Naruto episode 86 and would go on to become the most popular technique in the show. The Shadow Clone Jutsu, along with the Rasengan, went ahead to become Naruto's signature jutsu. Throughout the storyline of the series, Naruto and Boruto would end up using their creativity to create different versions of the Rasengan. Each of Naruto's transformation, for example, the Sage Mode and the Tailed Beast Mode, were also responsible for generating its own different versions of the Rasengan. The Rasengan is one of the most adaptable techniques in the series, whether it's the difference in the size or quantity. Now, let's look at the evolution of Rasengan of Naruto from the first type he learned to the current type he uses, Vermilion Rasengan. When Naruto is in his Jinchuriki mode, the Rasengan also changes, just like all of his skills do. The Rasengan gains an additional layer of power and even has a darker color as a result of the red chakra that the nine-tailed fox possesses. It was utilized by Naruto at the conclusion of Naruto and Sasuke's epic battle in the Valley of the End. Big Ball Rasengan. After the almost 3-year time jump between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, there was extraordinary expectation about what new strategies Naruto had gained from Jiraiya. The first to be uncovered was a new, more remarkable variety of the Rasengan, the Huge Ball Rasengan. The method's name is obvious, and there isn't a lot of contrast to the first Rasengan, with the exception of that more chakra should be implanted. It was first utilized against Itachi's avatar. Wind Release Rasengan, Hurricane Vortex Jutsu. Despite the fact that the 4th Hokage was unable to add his chakra nature into his Rasengan, that didn't stop Naruto from accomplishing the feat his father couldn't achieve. With the assistance of Kakashi and Yamato, Naruto went through one of his hardest preparation periods to dominate the blend of Wind Style and Rasengan to be prepared for the Akatsuki member's best course of action. Naruto used the Wind Release Rasengan before the full effects of his training could be revealed. This was a straightforward combination of Naruto's newly discovered wind chakra nature and the Rasengan. The Hurricane Vortex Jutsu, which saved Kakashi and Team Asuma from being killed by Kakuzu, was created by combining this Rasengan and Yamato's Water Style Jutsu. Wind Style Rasen Shuriken. If Rasengan was an unfinished technique, Wind Style Rasen Shuriken was what Minato had always desired. Naruto was eventually able to produce a jutsu that included modifying both the form and nature of his chakra after days of rigorous work and a lot of improvisation. Naruto produces a shuriken-shaped Rasengan with enough destructive power to annihilate every cell in his opponent's body. by integrating his wind style into the conventional Rasengan with the aid of a third clone. 5th Hokage Tsunade, however, forbade Naruto from using the technique because it also harmed his hands. Naruto will ultimately solve this problem after learning Sage Mode and become capable of throwing the Rasen Shuriken, Sage Art Massive Rasengan. As much as the Rasen Shuriken appeared to be the ideal Rasengan, Sage Mode expanded its capabilities. Naruto could now infuse an incredible quantity of chakra, resulting in the huge Rasengan being created. It is the Rasengan in the form of a massive spherical, and it was originally utilized in the fight against Pain. Rasengan Barrage. The Rasengan Barrage is when Naruto creates more than one Rasengan at once, and it was used for the first time in his fight against the 6 Paths of Pain. Ninetales Mode Rasengan. The Ninetales mode and its variations were Naruto's next major transformation after the Sage mode. In this mode, Naruto completely controls his Tail Beast chakra. Consequently, he can use his chakra cloak to create Rasengan that are far more powerful than any other. Planetary Rasengan, Rasen Rampage, Rasen Absorption, Mini Rasen Shuriken, Tail Beast Rasengan, and Super Mini Tail Beast Bomb are a few of these Rasengan variants. Sage Art, Magnet Release Rasengan. One more transformation remained in Naruto's arsenal, the Sage of 6 Paths mode. He was able to combine Shukaku's Magnet Release with his Rasengan in this one. This jutsu immobilizes the opponent when it hits them with the Beast's Curse Seal marking. Super Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. In Boruto, Naruto employed this strategy in his battle with Delta, one of the Kata members. The Super Ultra Big Ball Rasengan was big enough to destroy Kata and also overcome her ninjutsu absorption technique. The Rasengan is oftentimes called Naruto's own Soul Bomb. This version is the variant of the jutsu that truly can measure up to Goku's signature technique. It's the Super Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. Naruto was able to create an even larger version of the Rasengan with just one hand at the height of both his power and experience. This Rasengan also left a massive crater in the ground after the usage, which shows just how powerful it truly was. Planetary Rasengan. Naruto Uzumaki picked up the Planetary Rasengan at some point during the 4th Great Ninja War. He can use the Ninetales Chakra mode to perform this jutsu. Using the chakra arms, he creates a huge Rasengan that is surrounded by a number of smaller Rasengan that moves around it like planets. It was powerful enough to stop Mu in his tracks completely and effectively kill him one time when used against him. Rasengan Super Barrage. Rasengan Super Barrage is a difficult jutsu that necessitates the simultaneous use of two techniques. First, Naruto duplicates himself multiple times using his multi-shadow clone jutsu. Then, in their palms, each of his clones makes a powerful Rasengan which they use to attack the target. This jutsu has a lot of range and decent firepower, making it very effective. Additionally, it was utilized in Naruto's battle with Kurama. Sage Art, Massive Rasengan Barrage. The Massive Rasengan Barrage is one of Naruto Uzumaki's strongest abilities and was developed during his battle with Kurama. It depicts the utilization of shadow clones, each of which makes use of a Rasengan. After entering Sage Mode, each clone's Rasengan grows enormously and is enhanced by Senjutsu Chakra. They then, at that point, proceed to attack the target with it, and when utilized against Kurama, it was sufficiently strong to totally shock him for a surprisingly long time. Tail Beast Rasengan. Utilizing Kurama's chakra, Naruto Uzumaki developed a method known as the Tail Beast Rasengan. Naruto can create a Rasengan by combining his chakra with his own after gaining access to the Ninetales Chakra mode, much like a Tail Beast Ball. However, this technique was quite hard for Naruto to master and oftentimes resulted in failure. But after he got cooperation from Kurama, Naruto was able to easily Tail Beast Ball directly, which is practically the same jutsu as the Rasengan but a much stronger version. Boruto also made use of this technique to kill Momoshiki Otsutsuki, who is considered a greater threat than Kaguya Otsutsuki by Sasuke Uchiha. Boruto did this by generating his own tiny Rasengan, and when Naruto shakes his hand, Naruto added his chakra into the Rasengan, which ends up forming a gigantic sphere that makes them all appear small compared to it. Parent and Child Rasengan. The Parent and Child Rasengan is a cooperative ninjutsu that involves two shinobis. In most cases, the user and a child, as the name suggests, combine their Rasengan into a huge massive sphere, which is then launched at the enemy. Naruto and Minato in their Biju mode, and also with Naruto in Hermit mode, collaborate to create a Rasengan that's the size of their chakra avatar, then proceed to launch it against their target. This attack was powerful enough to repel Obito Uchiha as the Jinchuriki of Jubi the Ten Tails. Rasengan is indeed a powerful technique that has undergone evolution since its creation by Minato. Naruto not only mastered this technique and made it his own, but went ahead to create so many different types of it. Naruto also went ahead to teach Konohamaru Sarutobi and also his son Boruto, who also created their own versions, thereby making the technique evolve the more. Which of these Rasengan do you feel is the most powerful of all? Do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.